Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. I welcome all the participants and our resource person, Honorable Mr. Sanjeev Rajesh, sir, to the third session of day first of our AICT IST sponsor online induction refresher program on innovation in concrete technology. I would like to introduce our today's resource person, Honorable Mr. Sanjeev Rajesh, sir. Sir is presently working with ready-mix concrete industry in MS Navadip Construction Company, Mumbai, as Vice President Technical, having 3 plants in Mumbai City and Navi Mumbai. He has completed ME in Construction Engineering and Technology from University of Mumbai. Associated with MS Dawal Distil Evap Private Limited Pune as director since 2015, and company is mainly taking turnkey business project in ethanol industry, that is design setup of manufacturing unit till commissioning of ethanol manufacturing plant in India and outside country. He worked as quality control engineer for MS Tata Electric Company for the thermal power plant project unit 7 CCPP 220 MW at Mumbai, hydropower plant project at Bhira, Raigad, 110 MW GIS project, Borivali, Mumbai, period 1993-1995. He has delivered more than 100 lectures were delivered in concrete mix design workshop in and around Mumbai, Pune, Nashik, Raigad, Gujarat, Kolkata, Rajasthan and Kerala. So let us begin our today's session on importance of concrete testing machine in ready-mix concrete industry. I would like to request sir to start the session.
Thank you, madam. Thanks a lot. Welcome, everybody. My voice is audible. There is no issue related with this.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is there any problem? Please let me know, because last time we had some issue related with the disconnection of the, due to this network issue. And I was continuous speaking, and after 2-3 minutes, somebody give me the information that yes, sir, nobody is getting the voice properly, or you are already disconnected. So anything is there, please let me know. Thank you very much. I welcome all the things. I thanks your team management, the professors, and everybody. So I am student here, and this is the good thing, opportunity that I am talking with the opposite table. That means all you well-known professors and details. So this is anything is related with my experience, and I am delivering lecture to bridge the gap of the industry as well as the institution level. So shall I start? I will share my screen.
Yes, sir.
So welcome. So before start the things, let us go something like what is called the concrete. I need not to explain everything, but we will see what is the problem related with this. We know very well the after making a good concrete, good detailing, we start our plussing, compacting, finishing, then all the steps related with the proper vibration, finishing, and at the end is curing. Everything is in a good condition. Everything we feel that the things in a ideal condition in our site. Sometimes there is a variation, sometimes calculations are there. There were normally we feel that yes, we have to design. Suppose that I am delivering a M40 grade concrete, and it is my RMC. So what I do, I will start working with the material, with the calculation, with the my lab calculations. Then I design the mix. I do the sieve analysis of the material raw. Everything is there. I design the concrete, which maybe the few factor of safety is there, and started the thing. So when we are talking about the A to Z of concrete, what is the calculation? First calculation is always related with what? The production, transportation, sampling, concrete, casting, curing, everything is there. Before everything, let us go for a small video. Let people will understand who are not connected or who are not related with the RMC business. I feel that today's scenario in a metro or everything, people are aware about all the details. Let me start the small video. I had muted the area because let him talk like something detail related with this. So my concrete is there. I started the concrete. From my vehicle batch is there. It goes to my TM. TM started before leaving the TM. I had already took some sample of the concrete. Then afterwards we will go for a proper slump test. If it is a concrete in a slump, we will go for slump calculation. If it's concrete in a flow condition, we will go for flow. So this is the flow we are talking about when there is a high grade concrete, my one concrete, flowable concrete, whatever concrete is there, we are working on that. So there are different calculations. This is the area, the slump calculation you are seeing in your normal site in all over India, and we will work accordingly and do the calculations. So people are working. There are so many calculations are there. They are compacting. The IS code had given a very nice detailing and guidelines accordingly. But sometimes people are not aware. People are not understand the things, and they are doing whatever things. After this slump cone, we can little bit. I am going back because let him the people should take proper slumps. Then we will take a sample. Sample is related with the our tube casting. If you calculate in hurry, the person is not thinking about the tamping of the 24 stroke. He can go for more than 60 also. And you can see the U slump. The U slump is different category because we are designing the concrete on a control slump. So that is a different category. But everything is again related with the compacting, curing, and after 28 days of curing, we will start with our calculations. Another wrong calculation of tamping the things, chances of that the water will come out, but they want easy go and people are working. After cubes, deshuttering on the next day, we will put in a curing tank. We will cure for the 1 day, 3 days, 7 days, 28 days, 45, 90, whatever calculation is there. We will go for a testing purpose, and you can see CTM machines, they calculate the things. Let it be start with the machine, and
Sir,
shows that 60 MPa here. Let's go for a digital. We'll go for the analog machine. Sometimes they say that process controller load indicators are there, and according to indicators, you will see the machine and the calculation. So let us see what reading we are getting on a 7 days, maybe in a range of 35 to 50 MPa. And testing of the machine. Yeah, here 28 is closed, 29. Yeah, 35 is there. So my calculation and my strength is okay. So one thing is that now I am happy. I hope everybody had seen the video.
No,
Sorry
sir.
to interrupt, sir. Video was not visible.
I thought that because nobody had given me the calculation. Okay. Again, fast review. I will go for a fast review of this video. One sec. Is it now the video screen is there?
Yes, yes,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So whatever I had done my blah 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 blah, it's gone. Let us start again. This is called the site condition of the area. So let us start with this again. Glimpses of the things. If possible, shall I close my video for a second, because if it is not workable, it will create a problem. I'm closing my video, okay? Camera. So you can see here, the vehicle is going out. I'm doing a flow calculation. On a higher side, you can see maybe the flow of 500, 700, whatever calculation I had done for my pumping or my one, or I'm doing my concrete for the 42 to 68 storage calculation. This can be a measure in horizontal as well as vertical way. The people are working on that. You can see here. The fellow is taking care of that. Now we will go for a slum, which is normal condition. You can see the stamping of 3 layers. Previously it was a 4. Sometimes slurry will not be come out, which create a problem again. And at the end of the things, we will go for a filling of the tube in a proper way. It could be not a proper from outer side to the inner side, but while doing the calculation, people are going for a more enthusiasm and they are doing the things. But concrete should not be dropped. You might feel that house slum is too much and you are pouring the concrete. There are a different variation in that area, but at the end of the things, when we are talking about the concrete, at a very high slum, we have to see that the aggregate should flow. You can see aggregates are floating on a concrete. If it is not floating, yes, there is a problem. On a higher slum, sometimes you can get the proper mixes. Again, this is the wrong category, because when we are trying to remove the air, chances of that additional excess cement slurry will come out. After curing in a proper record, we will go for a weighing of the cube. We will check our density as per calculation. Put the cube in a proper way in a CTM. And it is a digital calculation, going fast one. Yeah, here 60 MPa of this cube is there. A strength is on a higher side. Let us go for another machine, which is we are putting the concrete for a 7 days calculation. Yes, this should be there when we are talking about the high grade concrete of M60, 70, 80, 90. Literally blast. People say that this is the bioprocessor best load indicators. Everything is good. Let us see. So I got a 30 MPa 35 MPa Newton per mm square at 7 days. So my concrete should be good enough for this. Again, I am going back to my presentation. So my results are okay. Is my this screen is open? My presentation is.
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Presentation
Yes, sir.
visible.
Thank you, madam. Thanks a lot. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
So what happened? The results are okay. Bill approved. Payment released. Yes, very good. Emojis are in a very nice way. We should think about that emojis. And I can say that thanks a lot for this attention. Presentation is over. Might you feel that something wrong? Yes, there is a wrong calculation. And that time I heard this noise and what I say, the nice poem or nice Humko Man Ki Shakti De. Because what happened? Time when cubes fail, everything goes in a very bad way. Nobody will take the calculation. Blame game will start. The first person is a QC person, and he is always blamed by the people. The top management always calculations is saying that no, Mr. Rajay, you have done something wrong, because everything is related with the money matters. Everything is related with the your financial calculations, and everything is related with the ultimately your cost and calculations. So what happened? Something goes wrong. The first calculation we are talking about the root cause analysis of the failure. We are the engineers and we are working on a very nice way. So first my calculation, is there any problem with the RMC plant? The cubes at RMC plant, we have to think about that. Lab particulars, date, time, pour, everything we started calculating. Let's do the post-mortem of the calculation. The production sheet, is there any problem related with the machine? Is there any problem related with the manual error? Is the problem related with my plant? People, scrutinize my raw material analysis of that particular day? Or is there any R&D calculation, or my mix design of the calculation is wrong? This is the major problem. Nobody will think about that. The design mix, maybe concept will be wrong. But what happened? It is all related with the scrutinization of or the material we are getting day to day. We are getting a raw material in a different calculation. Sometimes the vendor is a perfect one, is the same vendor, but he is purchasing the material, metal number 1, metal number 2, or crushed sand. Nowadays, crushed sand is a very crucial material, and we are always get the failure because of the crushed sand. Sometimes crushed sand having a good specific gravity of the 2.8. It comes to the 2.5 also. So everything is related with the correlation of the material also. So design mix, correlation, calculations, everything I have to check to see whether it is a perfect or not. If everything is perfect and there is a no error, no NC observed, we have to think about client side, because this is the another calculation, whether my material or whether my site investigation will start. My entry of the transit mixer, is there any delay in that my entry? I send my vehicle at 00 hours and it reaches at 45 minutes or 1.5 hours or sometimes 2 hours, because we cannot predict on today's scenario. We know a small car in our Bombay city or Mumbai area, it's always having a congestion. There is a huge traffic calculations. And when we are talking about the transit mixer, we have to think about our proper calculation, proper changing of the dimension, area, location. We have to see the no entry of the area. So everything is connected with this. Next is we have to think about cube casting process, including sampling of the concrete. Because people have a tendency like sampling. What is sampling? Nobody think about that sampling. Whatever people are understanding is what? When vehicle comes, chalo le lo concrete, usko sample le lo, workability le lo, or koi concrete we have to put in the cube. So this is a wrong calculation. IS code had given a very nice guidelines on a sampling. Okay, fine, sampling is good. We next go to the testing of cubes, curing process, everything is good. Then what will happen? The missing point is only the investigation of the condition of the CTM machine. And this is the major problem facing in RMC business. Everybody have a different types of CTMs. I will go in my next, coming presentation slides. We will go what is the condition of CTM, what is the problem of the CTM. Everything is related with this, and hence our investigation start from CTM. Now I can say that yes, I will start my lecture. The importance of compressive testing machine CTM in RMC industry. Because whatever we are building, we are making the construction, we are creating the building roadways or dam or any infrastructure area, the major calculation is the strength criteria. And when we are talking about the concrete means the strength. This is the one of the reason or one of the point, but now it goes beyond that. The concrete means it's all related with the another few parameters like durability, like workability retention, like the excellent area or excellent material. When we are talking about impervious concrete, when we are talking about different types of concrete, there are huge and complete calculations are changed. So let us start with the another one. So I will start with my presentation, introduction, history. Let us go for few history calculation of CTM. Why need of CTM? Classification, what I had done as per my experience. Detailed CTMs, requirement, errors, and result conclusion. Let us see what is the results and conclusion we are getting, or it's a question mark. Acknowledgement, preferences. Now we start with the calculation. The history of the machine. Previously it was like everybody, or even today's scenario, sometimes people say that UTM, because normal area and normal people feel that UTM is a CTM. I have a very good again small video on this, but let us start with the history. In late 1800, the Matthias Baldwin founded a locomotive works in Philadelphia. So that time in 1800, or actually you can say that 1831, they started the calculation with the Philadelphia calculations and the detailing. So it's related with the first locomotive. People are working on that. Let us go for a thing. Very nice calculations. So this is the start of the machine, how they make the machine, why they want the machine. In 1879 to 1930, the Baldwin's Southwark Corporation worked together. They started material testing, the H. Emery and Frank Tentel. They make a huge calculation, but it is all related with what? Material testing of steel, not a cement, not a concrete. So that is the one thing that people are making the innovation towards the machine calculation. The Tentel is the, yes, he had done a lot of research on this area and started calculation and making a difference. Afterwards, Southwark, Tan, Emergy, they are merging and getting the things, connected the things. The best part I have seen, even Thomas Alva Edison, he used a Southwark testing frame in his life, which is very nice. The calculator related with this is, yes, it's again display in Henry Ford Museum. There is a things, and we had a calculation the things. Everything is started. People are working. Innovations are going on. The people are working more and more calculation. And one of the calculation is the cement calculation. When 1900 people are before that the people make 12 million pounds PDF done, which is a huge five storied calculation, or 5 storied you can say. It's a huge material. It's nearly, you can see, but again that time it is a small calculation of first one is 1900 lbf and pounds per feet, and then it comes to the nearly 40 lakhs. So the increasing calculation are going on. in 1940 decade, Sontag fatigue and IVM mechanical fatigue, they make the very nice calculation. Rotatory machine calculations are there. Little bit compression. Is there any problem, madam?
No, sir.
Yeah, okay. I'm getting voice or I'm getting echo, I don't know. So Sontag FITEX, these machines available. Now it coming to our normal CTM machine or UTM machine, hydraulic universe type. The people are coming in and they're working in 1995, improve a lot. Calculations are going on in 51. The previous Sontag and all these things, they merge and back and again merging and joint ventures are going on. Baldwin, Lima, Helton, everybody is working. And they started like a Mark G in 1957 for tension as well as compression testing machine. So that is little bit, you can see here what is a machine looks like, and the combinations are little bit on a good one. Going to the, again, in 1952, that area was the, you can see, the Cold War is going on and everybody is working to go for a space one, and the new innovation of the material is coming up. Same material they use in a some testing machine, and space age testing equipment or SATEC system is started. The Arkwell is a manufacturer and they are doing very nice when they started calculation. It is nearly 44.4 kN to 88 kN. That means a 100 kN machine is started. Maybe that time the strength category of the cement is 33 grade, not even 43 is developed and started. Maybe the little bit higher grades or the additional advanced cementitious material might seen in US and Europe area, and the design or calculation is going on. They started with a BTE2 series in 1966. Little bit electromechanical digital display are there in that area. So Mark II with the digital indicators were available. So everything is going in a little bit on a higher side. And 1977, NBS Institute of Basic Standards, they started to go for a huge machine. That is, it's a 76 feet above the floor and 23 feet below the floor level. And you can see the huge, literally it's a huge, and still this machine is there. I have heard that in a Pune COEP people have a little bit a huge machine. I had not seen, but it is a, maybe you can say twin or the related family machine. And afterwards, in 1990, 2000, 2020, the made achievements, different single purpose frames are available, softwares are available, because we are done the good calculations and good innovation in cement, concrete, many materials are available, everything is there. So they has to have to go for different types of calculations. And our CTM, you can see that this is the one of the look like UTM CTM version available. So everything is related with that. I had to get this all references from the industrial product calculations. Now, before going to a question of why CTM is required, again, I will little bit go back to a small video, and then you will get, might feel that that is the one of the reason we feel. So, is this screen is clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I started the well-known one of the commercial lab in the Bombay. I had sent my cubes there. The cubes are a little bit high-grade calculations, and my colleagues say that, sir, all our cubes are failed. So I was surprised. What will happen? I mean, when somebody is saying that, suppose my cubes of 50 MPa, and I am getting the range of 40, 45, 50, 50, 60 plus, whatever things are there. If somebody say that, no, sir, it is like only the few half the calculation, then there is a problem. So I said that do one thing, just, oh, that fellow said that, sir, that machine is something different. So I said that, yeah, please go ahead with the proper video and let us see what is the thing. So that fellow started the machine. You can see some load is indication of the load is going on. Yeah, he reduce or he make a fast one. We don't know. Suddenly my calculation are started running, and machine is failure. I think that area is gone, right? So again, next one. So I feel that we have to see actual what is going on. So till that you can see here, till 46 seconds, nothing will happen. Again, he will increase or decrease. Now you can see the range and the voice of the machine. Yes, there is something like you can see. Yeah, thak is there. So my concrete cube is already broken. Now I say that let us change the camera towards another angle. Let me see the machine. This is my third cube, and you can see, wow, very nice. There is a plate. There is the GI paper is there, and within a fraction second, you can see this entire things collapse. Huge calculation. Now I go back to again. Yeah. Now my presentation is visible.
Yes, sir.
So now you understand why CTM is required. Number one, that fellow had used the UTM. You have seen that there is a UTM. There is a gap in between to hold steel bars. Everything is there. The concrete after breaking, my cube debris should not go anywhere. So that fellow had nicely put the tray. Maybe the tray had a problem, so he put on a steel GI plate, which is already the curve. And if the person gives the such type of report or results, what will happen? Everything is gone in a bad way. And this is the very bad scenario in the industry. And therefore, what I say that to evaluate and assess the grade of concrete used in a structure, fundamental and basic requirement, not only during the construction period, but even in a service life of the calculation. Whenever I'm working on a service life of the concrete and detailing the things, I have to know what exactly, maybe I'm taking a core from the structure, and I want to test that core to see the strength of the concrete at that particular time, energy, area or a lifespan. I can indicate the things. I want to predict the something on my concrete. So everything is related with this. But for that, we have to have accurate results. The previous case is, you can see, we don't know whether the accuracy is minus or up 0. So everything is related with this. Again, we can say that to help the cube. So we want the exact, precise and perfect mechanical system. Then only we can say that my results is showing XYZ are the accurate, correct, and I can say, or I can assess the structure and the lifespan of the concrete. So now when we are talking about the calculation, so I have a different types of this area. We can make classification according to support system. position, pattern, indicators, capacity, power pumping, rate of loading, the RAM, sometimes price range, everything. Now this is the fundamental cross section of the CTM machine. Maybe there is a different brands are available, so we can say that the basic there is a unit. Sometimes both the units are under one control. Sometimes they are different units. One is a loading unit and another is a pumping unit. So pumping is a hydraulic calculation. You can see here hydraulic the oil system, pump is there, everything is there. It is giving a pressure. The pressure in some places, when you ask your student or when you ask to any person whether this is movable or this is movable, nobody knows very well. They say that नहीं हो सर ऊपर से load आता है वो बाद में टूट जाता है. So that is again a wrong calculation. The load will come from this area and the unit is moving unit is the bottom unit. The piston is there. So there is a support plates are there. Sometimes dust cover, jack is there, which is the major calculation. This is the jack. You can see here the jack is here. This is going up. This platen. This is a platen. If I have a go for 50 mm cube, we have to 75 mm cube, or you have to 100 mm cube, 150 mm cube. Everything is collected with this. So we have to adjust some platens, adjust some spacers, and make the arrangement for this. So there is a spherical seat available on 7 number. You can see here. This one is like, I mean, this is the cover, but inside there is a thing. There is a load indicators are available, the unit pumping, and sometimes this unit is connected with this, which give the results as previously you had seen. We can go ahead with it. But this is a normal condition in automatic system or semi-automatic system. There is a different levers are available, so we can think about that. So this is the actual understanding of the CTM machine. So let us start with how it gives the support system, how it developed the machine. Previously, it was like a 2-column machine. What is a 2-column machine? This is a simple calculation of a 2-column machine. There is a 2 supports. The supports are collected with this. This is the framework, and the pumping unit is there. The oil and hydraulic oil is going inside. This plunger will go up. It gives and crush the things. This is the top platen. Top platen is connected with this is called the rim or the wheel. So with this wheel, they can manage and lower down and upper down this top platen. But what happened whenever the 2 systems are there? Why they change into the 2 system to the 4 system? Because to make the system exact central axis or the CG of the machine to come at the center of this area of the cube, so that my machine will give the axial loading. It is very difficult with the 2 columns. So what they change into the 3 and ultimately comes to the 4 columns. So easily I can make my arrangement with the supporting systems. I can put the wedges and make the system horizontal, make the load indicator or axial load in a perfect center calculations, and make my machine in a proper way. So this is the upgradation from 2 to 4 columns. Then after 4 columns, the machine become a little bit huge one. The area is a huge, so they change into the frame type, because nowadays frame system is, I mean, if many people or student, I mean many professors are there, they are connected with the structures. I am a 0-inch structure, so don't ask me any question related with this. But whatever I am talking about the frame structure, now we analyze that the column system, beam system is going and convert into the shear walls, frame structures. Same thing apply here. We have a very nice huge machine goes into the compacted CTM machine with the proper frame structure of the machine. So now you can see here, starting from the huge machine area, it comes to the compact area. So good. But during this 4-2 framework, there are another one which is the fake, and still it is working in our industry, which is called inverted U type. You can see here something like inverted calculations of C. This is neither any proper column calculation, neither the framework. Maybe they had done something C or horseshoe calculation, but I have seen many failures in this area only because of this the system. And this is people are preferring only because of the low rate and low cost of this machine. Now let us go for a system calculation. There are position of the top area, top platen, maybe fixed one, which is in a previous one, 2 type. Then again, I score change the things. Let my contact area of my top platen and bottom platen should be 100% with the my cube surface. So they make something like called ball type. Still ball type is going on, but people took the undue advantage of this, and they sometimes make this the platen in a horizontal way with the help of this ball type. They make the inclined one, and sometimes you will get a wrong calculation. From ball type, it goes to the ball type and supported systems with the spring. So whenever the springs are there, you can see 1, 2, 3 is here and back is 4. So even the ball is there, so my machine can connect in a proper way, but this springs always in a tension and gives the proper contact and loading system with the cube in an actual way. So that is the one of the little bit advantage of the machine and the systems. Let us go for another one, which is called indicators. Yes, previously analog was there, and still analog is working in a very nice way. Analog is good when we are talking about the low grade of concrete. Okay, how we can see? These are the analog. Everybody has seen 90% in the colleges, you will get analog machines. I am not denying the machine is not good, but some issue related with the calculation or malfunction will be there. Suppose I am the person and I want to make some jugglery in my calculation. This is the simplest way I can do. As you aware that there is a called gauge inside, and this gauge expands or contracts according to that. This our indicator is changing. You had also seen there are different indicators related with the black one, and I mean the live one and the dead one. That means the black and red. Two things are there. We will go what is the problem related with this. We will understand the things. But even easy calculation, you can see here, I can easily modify this, the bend or curvature of this area, and this curvature I can easily convert into the a 20% plus or 20% minus also, or even 40% plus. So nobody knows unless until you have to properly see the calibration of the machine. What I can do, I can easily modify this curvature, easily modify the change in the dimension, change in this system of the spring. That's all. I can show a 500 PCI or 500 KN converted into the 600 KN also. So this is the one of the problematic thing, and now people are not have a faith with the analog systems, and this is a major problem in cement industry. Cement manufacturing, concrete manufacturing, they are knows that what is the limitation of the system and the machine. So they are upgraded their systems, but at site they have different types of machines are available. I will show I have seen a lot of machine calculations. So one by one, if time permits, we will go ahead with this. Next one is semi-automatic or automatic system. What is semi-automatic? Semi-automatic is the calculation. We can start the machine. We have a proper digital indicators, and we can have this knob. It is just like a joystick. The children are playing in a video game. You can properly see the things. There are indicators. Indicator minus is there and my plus is there. You have to maintain at in between center. So everything is connected with this. Now, last one is fully automatic. Just press the button, close the door, unless until the machine is self-stop. The failure will there in a specimen. You will indicate the calculation. You have an indication. You have a digital graph. The rate loading. Everything is controlled by machine, and therefore the pricing on a higher side. The capacities are different because everybody have a different ideas, different their grades. We in India calculated from Kashmir to Kanyakumari and west to north. Everything have a in a metro. The high grade concrete is there. Maybe the 100 plus or 90 plus, 80 plus. In the second tier, maybe the 40 plus, or even in villages, still M20, 25 is going on. So according to that machine, we have to see that 500 kN, 1000 kN, 2000 kN, 3000, and it's all related with the nowadays 3000 plus. And again, it is all related with the machine calculation. So previous system is hand pump. In my initial career, when I joined Tata Electric in 1992, I had seen this machine. That time the grade of concrete was M25, which is the highest grade, and people feel that yes, I achieve M25 grade, I achieve M30 grade. Even 30 is just like a dream. Then it comes to the electrical pumping system. The pump systems are there, hydraulic machines are there, hydraulic pumps are available, supply with the electrical calculation. In hand pump, what happened? When we are, if Sanju Raja is having a less weight, he cannot break even M25 grade of concrete. If somebody is like Dara Singh fellow, he can easily break within a fraction of second. So what happened? There is a no control on the weight loading, no control on the system, or no control on the impact of the calculations of the machine, or smooth working is not there. So next is yes, rate of loading, and this is the connected with the non-control calculation, and therefore you will get a huge variation in an individual specimen also. As per IS code always say that there should not be any 15% variation should not be there in your set of cube, maybe set of cube of 3. If there is a, I'm not saying that if there is a variation and the failure is there, IS code never say that it is a failure. It is might be the your the group, or you can say the specimen group of 3 individual having a more than 15%. The group or the specimen is invalid or void. So that is the controversial system and controversial statements in that area. But we can see if your control is not there, then definitely the range of this 15% is on a higher side. There are different reasons for the getting the variation in the cubes. That is totally different. We will not go into that area because that is the no doubt it is connected with this CTM system, but again it is the little bit lengthy and calculations. Semi-control, yes, this is a semi-control, and we are seeing the fully control, which is the calculation by the own systems, and here the automatic systems. Again, there is a classification and detailing related with the ram diameter, and ram diameter is one of the major R&D calculation of CTM machine manufacturer. I have a good friends in the systems and the manufacturer people are there, and last 20-25 years they are connected with me. So they give me the some reference points related with the RAM diameter. In 1000 maybe 152 mm or 1000 kN is 212, 3000 plus is 3000, because it should be related with the optimization of the machine, optimization of pumping system, the pump, the piston inside in your RAM. So everything is connected with this, and this is the one of the reason that there is always some variation, some calculation, and when people are going for the compacting machines, the machine having a 3000, 5000 kN capacity, the RAM calculation is totally changed and different, correlated with the machine pump system or hydraulic pressure also. There are list counts are available. Initially it was a 10 kN, then it comes to the 5 kN. Codal provision in a current scenario, they say that you have to have a machine of the 1 kN, and the digital always 0.5 or 0.05. Not only 0.05, sometimes we will get a 0.01 also machine. You can see here 5 kN. This is again the machine related with the higher side, and this is the machine you can see here 0.5 kN, and here they write down the calculation area, and pace rate is 5.2 kN per second, which is the excellent one. So naturally price range is related with the what we are getting. We have a Nokia. I am getting the Nokia, old Nokia with maybe the 1000 rupees or 2000 rupees. And if I am going for the Apple iPhone 10x XR, whatever, it goes to the lakhs of rupees. So everything is related with the brand. Everything is related with the what precise calculation and reading you want, and according to that the calculations are going huge. Nowadays there are many machines are available in a range of 10 lakhs to 25 lakhs. So it's all related with the what is my priority, what is my I want a range of the accuracy. So it's all depend. And now it is very clear with the limitations, calculations. First limitation and the practices, the foundation of CTM machine. Detail is the firm is related with this, because when you are putting the concrete cube here, this is a fixed one, and the load is applied through my hydraulic system via this pipe and this plunger and this the area or the supporting systems. This RAM is pushing upward and cube is fed. Suppose this load is not properly transferred with this foundation, what will happen? There will be the variation. I have seen many machines which are on the wooden blankets. They are put in a ground, and what will happen whenever there the loading is there, instead of breaking of tube, I had seen this plank or wooden this system is bent, because machine is giving a load, rather it is giving a load to the tube, it is giving a load to the bottom foundation. So foundation, if it is not properly made and rigid, your variation will be there in your readings or results. Okay, you can see different types of variations are available. Normally the variation you will see in the hand machines. Sometimes people not aware see what happens. Sometimes they want or client or the consultant or somebody else is focusing. You have to have a CTM machine at your site. So what they do? Yes, we will go for a CTM machine. They go to the any bazaar or any market. They got a nice second hand, third hand, fourth hand machine. They just install the machine. They never go for a calibration. They never use sometimes and say that, yes, okay, fine. This is my machine. I had put on the machine there. In some places, though the machine is in a range of 5 lakh rupees, somebody had done something wrong. And you can see here, it's a combination of the teamwork. Somebody had make this footing first, and then machine comes. And while installing the things, you can see here, you have to have a proper anchor with this to the foundation. And here you can see the area of the system is little bit hanging. So chances of that, there will be the toppling of this machine if there is a high grade of testing of the M80, M100 cube of concrete. Sometimes we had seen the machine is lifted from that area. And to be frank, unfortunate, this was seen in my one of the site. So we put the entire concrete here, we clamp the things and we change into the area. But yes, that should be a proper system for machine foundation. Or even you have a very nice equipment you can put there in a very nice way. You can see here, this machine is the controls machine, and control having a complete Italy sophisticated calculation. This entire pumping system is totally different, which is not connected or supported by the to the ground, but it is connected with the entire frame structure. So this is complete calculation, and this is the panel equipment. You can get the things in a proper way. So every good brand available in the market, and they had their calculation in a very nice way. Now, what will the limitations of the cube alignment or platen axis? There are always unequal platen surfaces there, because wear and tear of the continuous way, platen may change their bottom surface or top surface, and instead of UDL, there will be the up point load. And what will happen? The major problem you will never seen in a lower grade of concrete. But when the higher grade of concrete, if you are deal with the M60 grade, 70, 80, 100, your 7 days calculation will be in a nice way, maybe in a range of 70%, 80% or 85%, whatever you are calculated or designed accordingly. Suddenly, if there is a change in a platen, if there is a change in a calculation of the rate of loading, what will happen? The entire things will change. Your 28 days results will be on a lower side than the 7 days. Because when you are going for the high grade of concrete, your concrete become more brittle, just like glass. I mean, if the it is having the toughness and the strength is there, but one of the small pitch or small point of struck, or you can say that metal struck, or even the stone, it will give the impact, and that impact, point impact, will collapse entire glass. Same thing happen in our concrete calculation. Though the concrete is good, but the impact and the movement will give a wrong results, wrong calculation. Level patterns, again spring tension, everything is there. Now we can see what is the problem related with this. Yes, there is a problem. This is not connected. Maybe the tube is not proper, or maybe the steel plate is not proper. So both things should be touched and calculated. You can see very well the spring tension is not there. We will remove the spring tension, and then after removing the spring, the things will change. Or sometimes what happened? There is a damage of a spring, and instead of 4 spring, the only people are putting a 3 spring. They are not replaced the 4th one, and the entire things will change. And here you can see easily your car paper or your visiting card goes inside. So there will be the chances of that there is a variation in the area or the wear and tear of the top surface plate is there. Now how I can understand whether the plate is not proper or whether tubes are not proper? Simple calculation. We have this carbon paper. Put the carbon on the plate or put the carbon on a cube. So according to that, you will understand whether the cubes are connected or not. You can see the blue marking is there and the white one which is not touching to the surface of this area. That means though I am working the kilonewton divided by 225 or 15 by 15, 150 by 150 mm or 15 centimeter by 15 centimeter, we are dividing with the area. The actual area is not a 225 centimeter square, but something on a lower side. Only because of this untouched area, the things are goes in a different way. It directly reflects with your breakage, or it will reflect your area of the cube. You can see here when the load on this area is the higher side, you will see the cube will broken in a different fashion, and this area is unaffected. That means clearly shows that the load is on this area and this area. This is, this is related with the H factor, H cutting calculations. So whenever we are see the failure of the cubes, we can understand whether the cubes are failing in a proper way or not, whether the machine is giving the proper calculation or not. So everything is related with this. You can see here, it is very clearly indicating the load is not going inside, or sometimes it is loaded in a proper way. Sometimes it is not properly loaded. Simple. You can see here. See, the platen is not touching with the tube. This is totally failure of the thing. That means the load will be given only this area, and that is one of the reasons we will get various shapes and size of the tubes after breaking. Now it's okay that we had purchased, we have a good funding, we go for a new CTM machine, we little bit maintain the things or not. That is the again the big question. But what is the frequency of calibration? This is an open question to all. Can you give me the answer for that? Let me understand the people are sleeping or they are awake. No answer? Hello? I had asked a simple question. What is the frequency of calibration of CTM machine? I cannot assess you, but I want a the rough figure and rough calculation of the area. What will understanding people by that? Because I will give the next my experience related with this. Anybody knows?
Sir, usually calibration certificate is valid for 1 year.
Valid for 1 year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Any different opinion?
Twice in a year. Twice in a year.
Twice in a year. Yes, good. Another one. Now I will give the little bit the exact calculation. The twice in a year is a perfect one, provided that there is no change in your system, no opening, no maintenance of any part which is related with the machine. If I'm opening my hydraulic machine, I have to do the calibration. If I am touching with my panel, I have to do my calculation. If there is a variation in my analog machine, I'm opening the analog dial, I have to check my calibration systems. There is, you can see here, the people are smart enough. They say that the remark is there, frequency of calibration of the instrument yearly or half yearly as per decision of the client. That means what? I have a very good example in different institutions, different areas, colleges, the organizations, labs. They say that why should we pay for calibration? Number one, somebody have a good reason. I had not used my machine from last 6 months, then why should I go for the calibration? Sometimes people say that, no, we are not using the machine. We want only the certificate. Good. And this is the problem, that people have a very nice CTM machine. They paid a lot of money for that. They want a good result. They want authentic and they want excellent machines. But they are not ready to pay extra amount for calibration. So sometimes sorry say that I have to put a whitener on that area, but unfortunately I feel it, because even Emil yeah, in a different agencies, they say that Mr. Raje, we will give the calibration certificate. My next question is related with this. You are giving me the calibration certificate, but you have to give me your detailing proving ring certificate. Whether the proving ring you are used to my calibrate my machine is valid or not. If it is not valid, then why should I take a calibration and why should I pay you? This is a simple question, simple calculation we are talking about. Because whatever things are the I'm using with your machine or proving ring, if it is not valid, it is not properly meant or properly done, then it is useless. I'm unnecessary. I'm just making a one calibration report of paperwork. That's all. So I have to have a proper calculation with your proving ring. One thing is that whether I have to ensure that your proving ring is the valid machine. It was validated by the NABL labs, or it is validated at Delhi lab. So the authority is having the calibration. Sometimes they have the different agencies. They came to me and said that we will do the calibration in a 5,000 rupees, 10,000 rupees, or 2,000 rupees, whatever. I mean, it is a huge variation in that area. But when I ask for the calibration of their proving ring, they say that नहीं सब हमको देखना पड़ेगा कि calibration है कि नहीं. In some places they have 4 to 5 proving rings all over India. They are working with the different types of machine, different location. They have their offices, but they have only one calibrated machine or proving ring with them. So when we ask for the proving, calibrated proving machine and their certificate, they say that no, this is not available, sir, in Bombay. Now we have to check the calculation with our another office. We will ask the people, we will talk to people, and then we will realize whether it is working on that. So this is the major problem. Sorry. So you can see here, different people have a different calculation. They stick the system, install, calibrated, everything is there. But when you ask for the calibration machine certificate, it creates a problem. Another one is rate of loading. Rate of loading is major issue related with the CTM, because even IS code always give the proper focus on rate of loading. Rate of loading for the 150 cube is different. Rate of loading for the cylindrical calculation is different. Rate of loading for your small cement mortar cubes is different. According to that area, we have to check the calculation, and this is the where the analog machine will create a problem. Hydraulic pressure leakages and oil NRV valve, non-written valve. This is the major problem of the leakage and calculations. Whenever there is a, you can see here in every machine, they say that this is the line, you should not cross this line, and this, if you cross this line, that means the pressure of the optimization of this your plunger is there. And to ups and downs, you can see when you are crossing the limits, that means a little bit, it's the Lakshman Resha of the CTM machine. And if you are changing the crossing the Lakshman Resha, there is a problem related with the oil. You can see oil is coming out from that the area, and continuous with this change in the machine or going higher side of the your plunger will damage your oil seal. Instead of that, you have to add few things related with the spacer. You can put more spacer to take care of that your length. The change in the size of the dimension of the your cubes. And ultimately, you have to have a replacement of the oil seals. There are different oil seals are available. Some are metallic, some are oil seals related with the rubber calculations. The material is rubber, but rubber is always there is a problem, oil seals. And to changing the oil seal, you have to have a huge calculation. You have to completely remove the pressure, entire things, and again you have to remove entire hydraulic oil, entire change in oil. Sometimes people are not understanding to see the level of hydraulic oil. They feel sometimes on a max, above max level. Sometimes it comes to the below minimum level. So you will not get the proper pressure. There is always hydraulic oil number is there available. Sometimes to save the money, people are not going for the proper hydraulic oil or calculated oil, and then there is a problem related with the lead particle, because sometimes in a oil, hydraulic oil, having with the continuous uses, the temperature of the oil will increase inside, and sometimes the oil is not properly used. You will get some lead particles, and which just stuck inside in a NRV valve. The hydraulic pressure never comes back on the original area or zero level. Sometimes it will damage the NRV valve, that means a non-returning valve. And non-returning valve, if damaged, you will never get the full proper compaction, full proper pressure on the CTM machine. The who are connected with the hydraulics and mechanical area, they know very well the failure of the hydraulic non-returning valve creates a huge problem. Yes, the diameter again gives the major problem. Whatever the R&D related with the diameter, if it is not matching with the CTM, the pressure is unequal. It is sometimes give the impact loading, sometimes not properly maintained, sometimes your huge area or cost of the machine will increase only because the ram diameters. Not only that, if you have a older machine, maybe 10 years back or 15 years back, now the RAM is not available to replace the this oil seals, the inner pistons, inner calculations. So everything is related with this. Again, what I already talk about the analog system, the load indicator, I can easily change and calculate the things. Not only that, there is a two indicators. One is a red and one is a black one. The red one is black one is the live one, and red one is the stationary, or you can say that false one. Whenever the it will see the another problem is the analog machine. The indicator which is going give the pressure. That means the live indicator black one is going upside. It should not be give the thrust to the dead indicator, because see, whenever the machine stops, the live indicator back will come down to the zero, and our dead indicator or the false indicator will stop at that place. So we feel that yes, this is the maximum calculation or load of the machine, or I mean, and the specimen. But during that entire process, you have seen that the black indicator is not going smooth way. It is just going in a giving a pressure and push up to the your black indicators. So that times you will get the variation in your system also. Another major failure of the analog system is what? If my tube have a first crack, my analog system will stop. And this is a major problem of a lower reading or low results in a observe with this analog machine system, because I had done the some experiment related with this. If my first crack stops, I remove that cube. I put again the cube in the same machine. To be frank, it should not give me the loading, but yes, maybe initially it goes to the 800 kilonewton. Maybe if I am putting the same tube and give the load, it goes to the 700 or 650. So that it is not fully properly disturbed specimen. And in a digital system, yes, the tube will go for a ultimate loading. The crack in a column or crack in a beam is not a failure, right? Failure is related with the entire collapse of the system, collapse of member, structural member, collapse in or the failure of the specimen in an entire area or entire you can say the member. The same system, same calculation should be connected with the specimen of the concrete. Sometimes the digital system, yes, there will be the problem related with the electrical surges. There is a software problem also. We have seen sometimes the spike in electricity will damage your entire panel. One thing is that good thing, I can make some malfunction in an analog system which cannot be done in a digital system, because the digital system, they have a password. Yes, you can easily, somebody, a hacker can be easily, broke the password also. But on an average, side people never think about that. And if password is there, the things will be properly communicated. Nowadays, another one, the digital system, with the entire system, you will get a direct printout. So nobody can take a reading, nobody can say we will calculate the things. It directly comes as a printout. So what happened? Nobody can change their readings, nobody can malfunction with the calculations. So this is my some get support from the net, ML India, then the Chirayu's controls people had given me the things. There are few manufacturer of the machine. They are not branded one, but still they had put on give me the support. Like the Sonu is there. He's had connected with that fellow from the since 13 years last, and yes, they give me the support related with this. Few people give me the good photographs, detailing, and yes, papers are there available. I had done my calculation. See, this is the first one I had think about this system and presentation or the topic. When my niece came, she said that, Mama, I want the some project for my B level. I said that you are from the mechanical point of, I mean, mechanical engineer. Faculty is different. I was civil, lots of projects are there. But if you want, you can go ahead with the RMC plant as a unit. No, sir, I don't now want the things. Then it comes to the ultimately the CTM. And unfortunately, the first interaction or first clashes with his guide, he said that, no, this is not a CTM and this is a UTM. I say that this is the problem with the people from the different area, and everybody should upgrade their knowledge. I know very well we should not connected with the this topic, but ultimately every college, every site, every organization connected with the concrete, cement or structure know very well they should go for contact with the CTM machine, or they are connected with the entire life of civil engineering. People are connected or seen the CTM or UTM in a lab, in a college, in a institution level, the organization level, whatever. So we feel that yes, there should be something, and people are there. Our ex Tata team, Ambuja, ACC, everybody is there. RMC people are there. My own team, yes, supported me, and we are doing the last 10 years, 15 years, we are supporting the students, colleges from the diploma level, degree level, ME level, PhD level. We are supporting these people and students. We are getting the knowledge with the upgraded students also on a faculty level. So everything is related with this. And my last one is my guru is CM Dodi. Only because of him, we came in a concrete and concrete related things and cement related things. Otherwise, maybe I was somewhere else area. So thank you very much for listening the things. And I feel that we have to just bridge a gap with the institution level, college level, awareness level, and everything. And I think, yes, with the hands to the faculty people and faculty support, the industry will give you much area support, knowledge, and we will get the good knowledge from you as you are a masters and ultimate people and students and gurus of the system. And we will even upgrade our some knowledge from interaction with you. So thank you very much. This is my email ID. You can anytime contact on my email ID, call anytime. We have some YouTube, not interested for a YouTube calculation, but yes, I had put on a things related with the cube. See, everybody is connected with the cube. Failure of a cube is just the headache for me. When I'm talking about, I'm sitting about in my site, in my office, in my plant, in my area. So that is the best option and calculation. So thank you very much. Thanks again. And I feel that I should get more fire from your end. Thank you. Session open for question. As far as my knowledge, I will try to answer and satisfy you. Thank you.
Participants can ask the question to sir.
Yes, please. See, if I'm not getting the question, then I will have a right to ask the question. Or I feel that my lecture is a bouncer and it's just like a nightmare for this English people, English team. Within 2 days, the test match is over. It's something like this. If you have any question, you can send me on email or you can even give me a call. If my phone is busy, please text me. I will definitely get back to you and try to clear your doubts and questions as far as my knowledge and my fundamentals.
Thank you, sir,
Thank
for
you.
conducting such an informative session on importance of concrete testing machine in the ready-mix concrete industry. Thank you, sir.
Sanjay sir, can I ask one question, sir?
Sorry, sir. Please go ahead.
Sir, in CTM, we are having hydraulic oil.
Right?
So how frequently we can change the oil?
Yeah, the good question. Actually, what the this system people or the service engineer give me the feedback when there is a like same thing. It is correlated with our automobile system, right? In our engine, the engine is going to be a thicker one, and it become a blackish one. We have to change. It's in the car or it is in a bike. Same thing is related with this hydraulic machine. And another one, sometimes the with unused CTM, the some settlement of the hydraulic oil seen, or sometimes with the temperature, some you can say separation had seen in the oil. That time people say that, or service engineer of the CTM or mechanical engineer, they say that yes, we have to change the oil now. As far as possible, the color is a major issue, because whenever there is a particles, or sometimes what happened with the non-use of the CTM machine will create a problem in the rubber seal, and the rubber will deteriorate, and that the particles of rubber comes in a hydraulic oil, and this will jam your NRV valve. And that is a problem where the people say that, or sometimes I had seen in few cases they say that you can sieve your hydraulic oil and reuse unless until it is not color change, or it is not the specific gravity of the that hydraulic oil is changed. But
Okay, thank you, sir.
I never change. I mean, the So normal I am testing the cubes on an average 80 to 100 cubes per day, and my continuous machine is going on. Still,
Okay.
even after 1 year or 2 years, I had changed entire my hydraulic system. I mean, sorry, hydraulic oil.
Okay.
Or
Okay.
otherwise there is a problem in your pumping system is there. That time I had removed my entire hydraulic oil. Thank you,
Okay.
sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
Any other question? Okay, madam. Can we close this one?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, madam. Thanks a lot. Please convey
Thank you, sir.
my regards to everybody. Thanks, participant. Thank you.
Participant.